there. So, good luck, my lovely. Soft pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And we've got a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. So you have got your first pearl out is a darker chocolate. Now he does have a little imperfection there. Now that's not a hole, it is just like a little indent on him. Now if you're not happy with that, we can of course swap him at the end. Now I'm just going to do your donated pearl here as well now before I forget, Kathy. So this was just donated forward by Cindy. Oh, and you've got the dark deep purple, so that's the gifted pearl, is the dark deep purple. So I'll pop this on this side like so. So purple and chocolate. Moving on to your next oyster. You've got a soft pop there. Oh, okay, so, oh, and the pearls there. So this one, all the flesh kind of just came away with it. So there's no pearls on that side now. Flesh is sort of hanging on here, but I'm just gonna squidge down. So there's no more in that one. And a lighter pearl has come out here. So we've got a lighter cream pearl. Your next oyster. Oh, I know that it's quite bright, isn't it, Sarah? I've still got my lights pointing away from the actual area. So something's changed and I don't know what to make this area so bright. So I do apologise, especially with the light ones. It'll be easier to see once they are in the sand. So there's your mother of pearl. And I can actually see a pearl right on the edge here, which is a darker pearl. So if I pop him out and have a squidge in here, there's no more in that one. So if I dry this one up for you, and he looks like he may be a midnight blue actually. Let's hold him up in the sand for you. Oh, so he does have a hint of blue. I wouldn't say, I would say he's more of a gunmetal grey with like an overtone of blue, but I can definitely see sort of that. In the shadow he looks black, but obviously once the light's on him you can definitely see that blue tone there. 2 oysters to go. So moving on to your next oyster, Kathy. Again, we've got a lighter pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearls on that side. Oh, 1 and 2, completely different shades here. You just have a squidge. There's no more in that one. And if I dry these up for you, they are, like I say, 2 very, very different shades, and they're different sizes as well. So your first one actually looks more like a sky blue. So you can see it's very, very light. Now I think it is more of a, does have like a slight hint of the lilac purple, but to me, he definitely looks more sky blue. His twin is a 2-tonal blurple. So again, you've got that lighter shade there, then we're going darker into the darker bluey purple, then back into that lighter shade. So twinning, one with a sky blue, one with a 2-tonal blurple. Moving on to your last oyster. and in here, light pop there. There's no more in there. And oh, that one came out very easily. And there's no more in that one. So again, let me just dry this up and have a closer look at this colour as well. Oh, Wendy, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. It's very, very kind of you, Wendy. Thank you. Kathy, your last colour is a chocolate pearl right down the bottom there. So you've got the dark purple, chocolate, bridal white and the midnight blue, sky blue, two-tonal blurple and a chocolate. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect, they are yours. I'll need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. Midnight blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The cream's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the dark purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Two-tonal blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the sky blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Your last chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. What do you think, my lovely? Which ones would you like on the jewellery? The 2 chocolates for golds. Would you be happy with 2 tonal golds, or would you prefer solid coloured golds? Just because I have more options in my 2 tonal golds.